I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
Go ahead. Make my day.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
Bueller.
Good morning, Vietnam! You can't handle the truth!
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Good morning. You are listening to the Drexel University's free-format non-commercial radio station WKDU Philadelphia 91.7 FM. Now for the pretentious film majors.
Yay!
We're important. We have a British announcer. Okay, not really. That was
We have
intern
a
Caitlin.
fake British announcer, and apparently it's morning.
It is morning. It's morning somewhere.
It's morning somewhere.
Somewhere.
It's morning in LA.
Exactly.
Right?
There you go.
3 hours.
Anyway, how you doing, Philadelphia? I'm Ben Silverio.
I'm Ashley Otis sometimes.
And
I'm Caitlin Whittaker.
we're the pretentious film majors, as usual,
Yes.
for the most part, sometimes.
And I am itching to tell you, Philadelphia, about our special guest this week.
Ashley's so excited. I don't think you're aware of how
Ridiculously
excited,
excited.
Ashley is. Like, it's like Keanu Reeves stepped in the room. She's that excited. She loves Keanu Reeves.
It's right on that level.
It's on that level. Because if there's one thing that Ashley likes to talk about more than Keanu Reeves, it's horror movies.
Yes, this
So-
is true. This is actually true.
So I'll let you do this little. Go ahead.
Am I going to
You're
intro
so
now, or
excited.
should I keep it a secret for a little bit longer? We'll intro now.
Okay.
We, I suppose, are here with the director, editor, writer, producer. Yes, all the same person. And the other producer and the key PA. And then the microphone of a horror movie that is coming out soon, hopefully, called Down the Road. Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jason Christopher.
I'm Justin Michael.
I'm Deven Lobascio.
Yes, those are the awesome guys. And because you're director, editor, writer, producer, I gotta tell you,
Jesus.
I feel like you're the dupe.
The dupe.
The dupe. It's my new word.
What do you mean by that?
Dupe. Director, editor, writer, producer.
Oh, wow, look at you.
It's a real word. Check it out. Urban Dictionary.
Almost.
I made it.
It's totally on the Urban Dictionary. She's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. We put it on there. It's our entry. Anyway.
Would it be better if I talk like this, like Keanu Reeves?
Where's the... Yes.
What? The pendant?
And why do you share my secrets with the world?
It wasn't that big of a secret.
Oh, you're right. Anyway.
I was in the Matrix. And Speed. I love Sandra.
Okay. Excuse me while I die over here. Actually, Philadelphia, here is the teaser trailer for Down the Road.
I saw her body get broken. You see, the steel of the car. It crushed her. I remember the pain. Every day. I remember the hate that I feel. Oh, I remember everything. I even remember how I'm gonna kill you.
That, Philadelphia, was the teaser trailer for Down the Road, the movie that the creators are here today. And if you want to actually watch it, really scarier when you're... I don't know if it's scarier just listening to it or watching it. I guess watching it.
It could flow either way, I guess, yeah.
It scares me either.
It lets your mind totally go. Like, why is there a chick screaming? Why? What's going on here? Why is there glass breaking? What's going on? So imagine it. If you have good imagination, yeah, then it's gonna be scary.
We are going to post it on the Pretentious Filmmakers Facebook, so you can check it out there. Or if you don't want it, go to our Facebook. You can just look it up. That's fine. Whatever. Going to be it.
You should totally check out our Facebook though. It's fun. Little tidbits from all of us sometimes when we feel like it.
Awesome like that. Anyhow, we are here with Jason and Justin and Devin from the movie Down the Road. There's the dupe, my new term. I'm so proud of myself.
You love using that term now.
Yes, Jason, the director, editor, writer, producer, Devin, the other producer, and Justin.
I'm just here for
the key PA.
The key PA.
The key PA. Hey, that's a good, yeah.
Well, that's what his job was on the movie.
PAs are important.
They are.
Let's talk about Down the Road.
Coffee.
Can you get,
what do you want to talk about?
We'll bring it.
Is that Ben Affleck on the screen?
Good. We can talk about coffee. Let's talk about Down the Road.
What do you want to talk about, Ash?
How much of a synopsis can you give me?
The movie is an old school slasher horror movie about a group of friends that escape their troubled lives for the weekend, but only to fight for their lives from a revenge-seeking madman.
Cool. Pretty straightforward. You said that this movie is based or is paying homage to the slasher flicks of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
So is it like I see this before, but is it like straight up slasher flick?
Yeah. It's like the first like 25 minutes, besides like the little small kills that you see in the first 25 minutes, is pretty much straight up just comedy movie. It's just you get to know the characters, you get to have fun, you get to you're gonna see them go out for the weekend and stuff, get ready, all that stuff, know their characters, and then after the first serious kill, the whole movie does a total 180, and it's just people just getting butchered right and left. So
awesome. So should we look out for like a new horror movie villain? Like, is there a new Jason?
Absolutely.
New Freddy?
Absolutely. This guy, he's what's going on out there?
Where's it in the hallway? I don't even know.
Hey, fight nice. The difference between Jason and Freddy and Michael and all them, like, they're more supernatural type killers and stuff like that, as opposed to our killer, our villain, Hunter Ist. He's a straight up he's human. He's a normal guy that just went crazy after seeing a tragic incident in his life. And, there's like a lot of people, as of today, there's people that are going around just killing people. Like, there's the Kensington killer or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that guy is, like, that's real, as opposed to like this movie, it's real too. It's a real guy just going out, just, he's sick of people, and just there's something in his life that happened that he wants to seek revenge on. So
cool. So is that like where did they get like the inspiration for this movie come from? Like, is it just like your horror fancy wanted to do horror?
I always wanted to write a horror script. The script's at least 5 or 6 years old. Always wanted to do a horror script, and then once my dad died, that's when I got the aggression to just, like, instead of, take it out on something else, I just wrote down, I want to see this person die. I want to see that person die. I just got all my anger out on the script, and the one scene that it was originally a 14-minute monologue with the killer, because he goes off on a rant, just like, because the one actress is just like, why are you doing this or whatever. That guy just totally explains why he's going through this, and it was a 14-minute monologue, but had to chop it down to 6 minutes, and that is probably the most disturbing scene throughout the whole movie. It's very, very, very disturbing.
Okay, because as soon as you said it was like a slasher, like I was thinking it was gonna be like the silent killer kind of.
Oh well, yeah, he's very silent until the hour mark, and then right when you're in an hour into the movie, and he takes these 2 victims into his little cabin shack place, he just lets out his rage. You find more on this backstory of this killer, Hunter. Yeah, it's like, it's the only time he talks about the whole movie, but it's so powerful. I got chills, like, when we were filming it and stuff, and right when I called cut, like, I would just applaud it, because, like, it was so much more than what I was expecting from script to screen. So
that's cool. Yeah. Because usually, I was thinking like the Jason type. We're just gonna follow you around.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not like Freddy, who's like
no. See, like the Nightmare on Elm Street, the original Freddy one from the first Freddy, he was scary. That dude was pretty scary. Robert Englund portrayed him. He was totally scary. And then like as they went on and on, it kind of became a joke. But I still love the series. So
Nightmare on Elm Street's one of my favorites.
yeah, they're good.
Speaking of, so you're huge horror fans. Are all you guys huge horror fans, or are you the big?
I think I'm the biggest one here.
So what's your your biggest influence? Your favorite slasher flick horror movie?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah,
I've been
if you
talking.
guys have.
Sorry, man. I don't know. My biggest horror movie that I like, I would say Halloween. Halloween influenced me a lot. It took me about a good 10 years to actually watch that, to man up and watch it. Because when I was younger, he just used to petrify me. And after I watched that, I started watching all types of horror movies, Nightmare on Elm Street, all the Jasons, and recently, Jason, the director, not Jason Voorhees, he put me really in the horror genre. And after making Down the Road, it's pretty much all that I really would like to produce right now because it's so marketable. And but yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. I would have to say after Halloween, I really cracked into the genre.
Cool. Justin, do you have one? Favorite horror movie?
I like them all.
That's a responsible answer.
That is a great answer.
May? It's very hard to pick what my favorite horror movie is because I love them all. I like them all separately, differently. Like Sleepaway Camp's one of my favorites. But I would have to say that my favorite all-time horror movie would probably have to be Black Christmas, the 1974 version, because like when I was 16 I saw that movie and that was the last movie that scared the hell out of me, and I was just like, I have to, like, this is my favorite one. Is the last horror movie that like scared me, and like after I saw it I just like closed my closet doors and stuff. It was so powerful, so good. And Bob Clark directed it, who also did A Christmas Story, so it's kind of funny.
I actually talk about Black Christmas a lot and how they have the saran wrap death, and then they
I love that.
Yeah, every shot of it, you see her in the window.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love it.
So creepy.
Yeah, that would probably have to go down as probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. But there's a list that I can really give you if you would want.
I think I'm leading the cult on the Evil Dead movie.
Evil Dead's cool. Evil Dead's cool. I like Sam Raimi and all, but like. But there was one review where the guy said that what was that review where the guy was like, a lot of independent filmmakers get their start at indie horror, and the guy's example was Sam Raimi with Evil Dead as opposed to like how Jason Christopher's Down the Road. I was like, that's awesome, but I wish you were just like John Carpenter's Halloween with Jason Christopher's Down the Road, because I'm not a huge fan of Evil Dead. I like Army of Darkness, but Evil Dead you can have.
And Caitlin, you're our other horror movie expert.
I'm gonna have to go with Nightmare on Elm Street. That's definitely like my favorite series of like the horror genre. I don't know, just you're so vulnerable in your sleep, and Freddy's just a freaky monster, and yeah, love it.
He is terrifying.
He is.
Sorry about that.
So you guys, said that you're doing the first horror movie in school. So you're into doing can we see some more horror movies coming from you?
I would love to do another horror movie. Like as I was talking to you in the hallway before we did this, there is a sequel already lined up for this one. Not that I'm saying it'll be next that we're gonna do. Definitely want to expand my horizons in the horror genre. I would love to do a different horror style type movie to just show people I can do dialogue. I can do other things besides people getting killed. I would like to just, expand more. There wasn't a lot of things that I couldn't do on this movie because of time and all that stuff and money. Like there were so many other shots that we wanted to do, but we couldn't. But there is a lot of fresh things in this movie where it's just like, oh my God, like it's such a different style of horror going on. But no, hands down, I would love to do another horror movie because it's just so much fun on set. And besides the fact when like an actress is getting ready to cry, the one lead, Michelle, who's played by Chelsea Gardner, like the actors get in their zone and she would just cry, and I'm like, you all right? And she's like, I'm just getting ready for this scene. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. So and then you can't really crack jokes on set when they're trying to get in their mood and stuff like that. So everything's fun about horror, just minus those parts, because then it's kind of like it's kind of weird feeling on set, but hey, you got to do what you got to do and I think she gave an appalling performance.
So down the line, let's say you have like the best producer in the world on
That's
top of
Deven
your,
Lobascio.
on top of your current, and you have all the money that you could possibly need for this film that you want to make, like down the road. Who would you love to have on it? Who would be like your dream cast?
Oh, I don't know, man. I would love to work with Scout Taylor Compton, who played Laurie Strode in the remake of Rob Zombie's Halloween and stuff. I think she's a great actress. I would who else were we talking about? Kevin Braun? No, Nick Braun. Nick Braun. He's in the new Nightmare on Elm Street. I think he's pretty decent too. Kyle Gallagher. Yeah. There's a list. Brian Gallagher. I would love Brian Gallagher plays Huntress in this movie, The Killer, and he was amazing. He was so good. But yeah.
And now, you mentioned that you worked with Victor Miller.
We did on the Hush Hush because.
Oh, should we not be talking about that?
No, we can talk about it. He mentored the script. He didn't really do like rewrites or anything like that. He would I would send him the script, and then he would just email me back if I were you, I would change this piece, that piece, try doing this. Yeah, pretty much supervising. So and awesome. He's a cool guy though. He's really cool. So right when I got the first email back of him saying that he liked the script, I was like, what? This guy wrote Friday the 13th, the original one. That's amazing. So it was a pretty cool email that I got that day.
Yeah, I think I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
He showed interest. Cool. So, I just lost all my questions.
Dun dun dun.
So, anyways, cool horror movies. Let's.
Cool horror movies.
That's my.
I think Caitlin has a question.
I'm stalling for when I.
So you guys, director and producer, have obviously worked together before. How did you guys start your working relationship?
You want to talk? Yeah. It pretty much started 13 months ago, and we were talking. Or it was 15 months ago. We were in love. Yeah, we were talking, and I always wanted to do a movie. And at the time, I think I was 19 years old, or no, I was 20 or whatever. And he just got done doing a short, and I was on set one time, and I saw it, and I really liked what I saw. And Christmas night, we were hanging out on Christmas, and I was like, we should write a script, we should make a movie. He's like, oh yeah. So then, a month later, we had a script done. It was called Dependent, and we only had $600, and we didn't expect the movie to really do anything. It was just kind of something that we would make, and then we would bring it to investors for down the road. So when we actually got in the process of it, the crew was just me and Jason. He was handling the camera, I was handling sound, I was doing lighting, he was doing lighting, and that was it. There was really no one else on set besides me, Jason, maybe a couple friends, including Justin, I'm sorry. And he doesn't get a credit for that.
He fell asleep a lot. You know what? He's a hard worker, so he's sleeping. We'll give him that. And then there was really only one main character, and luckily we had the rights to use a hotel. And after we were done the movie, we did post-production, everything. We flew by it. We started doing a little promotion, radios here, newspaper articles there. And, it actually got a little bit of a buzz, and we were like, maybe we should just put it in a theater. And then we put it in the Ritz in Voorhees, and which is now called Rave Motion Pictures. And, we put, I think it was $600, $700 into a 190-person seater. And we were like, we're expecting 80, 90 people. And there was about 250 people there. We had to turn away over 120. And we just made our money back. And I was like, all right, well, we have something here. So we used the movie, we used the articles, all that stuff to back us up for our investor packets. And we actually started going to meetings. And then we got all the money for down the road in probably about a month and a half, 2 months. And then in November, we started filming. We filmed down the road in, I think it was 12 or 13 days. It was one of the shortest movies that the production company we've worked with filmed. And now we're here doing radio interviews with Drexel.
Awesome. So are you guys gonna stick together?
I plan on.
Nah, after this movie, I'm leaving, moving them. I don't know anywhere else but here, so I don't have to be around any of these guys. No, yeah, we plan on doing movies after this, and we're just waiting to see where this one goes, and then after that, we'll make some bigger progress.
We're all related, by the way.
Yeah, we're all related, by the way. Yeah, we're all cousins here. We keep it in the family, you know.
Cool. All right. I think we've been talking for a little bit. I'm gonna go to a song, and then we're gonna.
Can I request a song?
Yeah.
I want to hear something good. What do you guys got?
We have a whole room right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at that. There's nothing but vinyls and.
If you guys want to pick something.
My friend Reese would love that room.
No, seriously. If you
It
wanna
is
pick
so
something,
fun
I'll
to
play
just
it.
look.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I'll pick the next one, I guess. Unless you got any CKY or anything like that.
I don't even know if we're allowed to play CKY.
What? Why aren't you allowed to play CKY? They're from Philly.
It's the whole free format
Yeah.
thing. We can
No.
we play like new artists. Like,
They're new. They just had a CD come out, Carver City. Actually, they had a new single, Afterworld, that came out for Jack. Ooh, I can't say it. For the Jackbutt movie. The new one.
we have to check this.
Nah, it's fine. What? The new Knoxville movie.
All right, Ashley, what are we gonna listen to now?
Caitlin's gonna tell us.
Oh.
Track one. We're listening to
Got any, like,
Stereolab's new album.
Deftones?
Not Music, called Track one. Everyone's weird. Everybody
It
is
is.
weird. Except me.
Who's,
That's the title.
That's the title of
who's this band?
Stereolab.
Is that Travis Barker? No, on the cover.
Where?
Look like Travis Barker on it.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we play some Wu-Tang or something? Like, I don't
That
know.
would be awesome.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow, this song really is called Everybody's Weird.
Except me.
Wow, fun.
You guys got the new.
We'll be
Got the new
right back,
RZA?
Philadelphia. Come join us after this. Stick around. See ya.
Yes, we are back. Welcome. You are listening to Drexel University's freeform non-commercial radio station, WKDU Philadelphia, 91.7 FM. If you just tuned in, we are here with Jason Christopher, who is the director of Down the Road, and producer Deven Lobascio. Yeah.
Nice. Well played.
I have a grudge.
Oh.
There's not one CD that I can find to play.
Aw.
I don't know any of these bands that are around here.
They're like really new bands.
Yeah,
Just
it's all
got
like
them in.
really new.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know where all the old stuff went. I used to be able to find the Descendants pretty quickly, and the Dead Milkmen and all that.
Oh, Dead Milkmen. Can we play the Wet Dogs? I see that's over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wet Dog. I don't know who they are. But their name caught my eye.
A few weeks ago, we reported on the remake of Annie
Oh god.
being brought to you by Will Smith and Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
It looks like they have...
what? Really? I
Yes.
didn't hear about that one.
This is a thing, and it's supposed to be a starred vehicle for Willow Smith to be Annie. I don't think you can feel me rolling my eyes right now. Well, apparently, the top choice for director right now is Ryan Murphy, the
Oh
creator
my
of
God.
Glee. Basically, they go to this guy for every musical project. He's been attached to, Rocky Horror or the film version of Wicked, or, I mean, yeah, he does good work, but give the guy a break. Not to mention, please. I was gonna say it again, Ashley.
What?
I was gonna say the line from the other week that I didn't think about.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Please let it be radio appropriate. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's probably not. Annie should not be remade again.
Period.
There you go.
Period.
There, I was,
Will Smith, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I have something fun.
Ooh.
So
Rooney
the,
Mara?
the what?
yeah,
I love her.
that's-
The director of Snakes on a Plane, one of my favorite movies, of course.
Yes.
David Ellis, is coming out with a new movie, and literally the title of this movie is Untitled 3D Shark Thriller.
All right.
Soak that up. They hate the title, and they were gonna name it Chums, Fins, or Terror on the Lake, but the director is saying Untitled 3D Shark Thriller might just be what he sticks with. I don't know. This guy's sense of humor.
Alright,
It's kind of fun.
alright.
If those type of movies can get put out and released, if there is a film person listening to this,
sure
of
there
a
are.
distributor of some sort, down the road, please watch it. Please check it out. What? I don't even know what to say anymore about movies that they're just pumping out.
Actually, are we allowed to say about your screening of Down the Road?
Screening?
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know exactly when it is yet. So
Okay. I was gonna say, like, everybody go see
it's
it.
March, hopefully. But it won't be Jerseys won't be until June
We're gonna keep Philly on
or
the
Philly
lookout.
in June.
We're gonna keep everybody on their toes.
Absolutely, hopefully.
Philadelphia.
Or you can just look up the remake of Vanny starring Lil Wayne or something. I don't know. Jesus, like.
Oh my God, Lil Wayne is Daddy Warbucks. That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it looks like Ghostbusters 3 update. We're still waiting on Bill
boy.
Murray. It really could happen unless Bill Murray actually says yes. I mean, well, we could actually see a Ghostbusters 3 if Bill Murray says yes, because everything's already been developed, basically. There's been a script that's already been written and sent in. It's just Bill Murray. So, Mr. Murray.
If I was Bill Murray, I would just live off of his cameo in Zombieland forever. That was the best cameo I've ever seen in a movie whatsoever. You killed Bill Murray, man. That movie's great. I love Emma Stone.
You're about to learn who you're gonna call. I want to watch the movie again. I haven't seen it.
Which one?
Zombieland.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, Philadelphia. You're listening to Drexel University's free-from non-commercial radio station, WKDU Philadelphia 91.7 FM. You are currently listening to the pretentious film majors doing cool stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Yes, we have the director and producer of Down the Road, a new horror movie that should be coming your way soon.
And in honor of this week's, I guess, horror theme, our top 3, which is normally a top 5, but since...
Yeah, top 3.
Yeah. Our top 3 this week is reflective of the theme. We're going to count down our top 3, like,
Our
horror
original title we
movie...
couldn't use
Yeah,
on
we
the air.
couldn't use. But our top 3 scared...
Movie monsters that scare
Yeah.
You can say crap. Scared
Yeah,
the
you can say crap.
out of us.
There you go. That works. Cool. We should have come with that.
The what? The doo-doo. The doo-doo? See, that's...
Ashley's just giving me a
too
weird look.
descriptive. I just...
what? Anyway, you wanted me to go first, Ashley?
Yeah, you go first. Who scares the crap out of you?
All right. My number 3
Besides me.
is... Oh, man, you gave it away. No, my number 3 is May. Okay, so I don't know if this movie has been seen by a lot of people. I know I didn't hear about it until I saw it on, like, HBO randomly.
This movie's scary.
This movie
Have you guys seen
is
this
scary.
movie?
Really scary, is she?
Anna Faris is in it.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's about this girl who's, like, really socially awkward and can't really make friends, so she literally makes a friend. That's just creepy to me. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to say socially awkwardness is creepy to me, but, like, in this particular case, she was really, like, made me uneasy, you know? And, like, I normally laugh at, like, things like that, and it's just, like, no. Scary. I mean, I remember telling Ashley one day that I found a horror movie that I like.
Yeah,
and I
was
showed it
like,
to her.
Ben romantic comedy Ben likes a horror movie? And
Yeah.
it was amazing. And it was really scary. I was surprised.
Right?
Oh,
See?
Angela Bettis.
What?
That's Maze.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but, like, I haven't decided whether it's May herself or
It's
her
May
friend
herself.
Oh, yeah.
that I want to, say is more creepy.
That's really...
Yeah, the friend is
the
really
friend is
creepy.
It's fine up until the end. And then you just want to...
The end's like...
I've had nightmares from this movie.
Okay,
Okay. Well, my number 3 is kind of cheating a bit. He's more known for his video games. He was in a movie. I don't like the movie, but it's Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. He's more known for the Silent Hill 2 video games. But I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but I like the video games better. But he was the best part of that movie. Basically, Pyramid Head is this huge, freaky-looking guy with basically a metal pyramid helmet as a head. The scary thing is that we, never see his face. We never know what he looks like. It's just, the unknown is the most scariest thing. And he also has a huge knife. It's like really big. And although he's really slow and moving and like attacking, it's still really intimidating. And he's just totally freaky.
Ashley, are you ready with your number 3, or shall we move on to our guests?
I can't even decide. I'm scared by so many things.
All right. Let's go with our guests first. Guys.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to do. It's top 3, but I would have to say the anonymous caller on the original Black Christmas. Okay. There's a tie for Jason and Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers, and then a good one would be the Prowler in the Prowler.
Okay.
But a horrifying moment that I thought when I was younger. This will make 4, I guess. But in Misery, when Kathy Bates puts the log in between, and I never read the book. And my cousin Mike, he told me that in the book, she took an axe to his like feet or something like that. I was like, what? I never read the book. Like I'm kind of mad that they didn't do that in the movie, but they said it was too violent for the movie. So.
Oh, that's too violent. But
yeah, I thought that the other one would be more violent, like with the log in there. That always disturbed me when I was a kid.
That is terrifying.
I don't have 3, but an eerie moment is Jack from The Shining, because that is just creepy, because it's like a reality creepy. I don't know. That's my number 1.
Are we doing like 3, 2, 1, or are we just giving them all right now?
We were going 3, 2, 1.
All right, I'll go with the flow. Number 3 for me, which is the scariest movie I ever saw, but would be Bruce, the shark from Jaws. It's hands down the scariest movie I've ever seen, because it like affected me, because I don't really swim in the ocean. But Bruce from Jaws, he takes my number 3.
Ashley.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I have like a tie for a number 3.
Let's say them both.
Okay. You know what? Never mind. Here's my number 3. My number 3 is, and I'm considering this a horror movie monster. Yes, is Godzilla, and because when I was a child, when I was a little kid, I saw Godzilla, and I had recurring nightmares of me like being asleep in my room, and like the whole room would start shaking with like the footsteps of the monster. It'd be like boom, boom, like the whole room would start shaking, and like I'd see him like out my window. And this was my nightmare, and I had this recurring nightmare, and I was absolutely terrified of Godzilla. Not the movies themselves, but just the idea of him.
Yeah.
Terrified me as a little kid.
Seriously. Every time I'd hear a thump in my house, I'd be like, it's
Godzilla.
Godzilla. It's like,
Godzilla.
even though if it's like a tap, like, it's Godzilla.
Absolutely.
Kind of relating to that, I didn't put this guy on my list, but when I was a little kid, Beetlejuice did the same thing to me.
Beetlejuice scared you?
Yeah.
He's creepy.
Like, I liked Beetlejuice, but my cousins were douches and just, like, threatened me with...
Mr. Keaton?
Michael Keaton in general is a scary guy.
Beetlejuice.
Not funny,
I'm
actually.
not gonna say it again. Okay.
All right, my number 2. I think this should be scary for the entire male population of the Earth.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Are we allowed to talk about this on the air?
Why wouldn't we?
I'm just making sure.
My number 2 is the whole idea behind the movie Teeth. That is a very scary thought. You know, like, I don't know. I don't want things being bitten off.
We're gonna. That's why you don't sleep around. You have a girlfriend and you stay with that one. Who knows?
What if that one has the thing? Yeah. You found the wrong one. That is just a scary thought. I don't want to delve too into this and turn this into a sexy time with the pretentious film majors. But
let's talk about sex lives.
My number 2 is Hannibal Lecter from the Silence of the Lambs series. Even though he wasn't really like the main antagonist in that film, and he had more prominent roles in the later ones, I still think that he's like the scariest part of Silence of the Lambs. Just the words like "Hello, Clarice." It gives me shivers. He's so intelligent, and the way, I mean, I'm probably gonna give something away, but like the way he was able to like escape his jail cell.
This movie's
and
pretty
like
old. I don't think you can give anything away.
Okay, I'll talk about it. But like but like he's like the only one in this cage, and there are all these guards, and he still manages to get out. That just totally freaks me out. Get out and undetected, and rips faces off, and you know the small part that like he's a cannibal or whatever. No big deal.
You don't know what he's thinking. You can't get in his head. But
Yeah.
he's in your head. But
Exactly.
You have no idea what he's thinking.
So yeah, that's really creepy.